welcome to Tiffany Colors. I'm Tiffany, and in today's video I want to show you my completed pages for December and January. Now, majority of these pages I did actually all in January. The only thing that I completed for the month of December was this book from start to finish because it was an advent calendar, and I was so busy with life and work and everything else during December. This was the only thing I was able to work on for the whole entire month. So I'll show you, we'll go inside this first and I'll show you all my completed pages from that, and then we'll get into my completed pages for January. All right, we'll see you soon. Okay, so first up is Paper Cut Art Christmas Color by Number by Sach and Sach Deva. And this is the non-black line edition. He has several different ones. I also have a flip through of this entire book up on my channel back when I first got it, before I colored in it. So we will see what it looks like when it's fully colored. I didn't do the This Book Belongs To page. So here is day one with this cute little elf decorating the tree. And I did this all with my Ohuhu brush markers. Here's day two. I don't know what this is, but it's a cute little creature, maybe a rabbit or guinea pig, but really long ears for a guinea pig. Anyway, poking out of a stocking. You can see I took my Stedtler fine liners and did some line work. And then I also have my Ohuhu brush markers that I used too. Oh, and the background was a crayon, shoot, what are they called? Let me go see. Hold on. It was one of these Shuttle Art water-based gel crayons. So, but I used it dry. I just went over the whole thing. I might have put a little bit of water on the edges, but I think most of it is dry. I think it comes off on my finger. But I tried to do the backgrounds with either like a crayon or something that wouldn't take up a lot of my art supplies, since they're such big spaces. Day three are these three little mice on bells. Now this one I did all in the Stedtler Tri-Plus fine liners. And then the background is Ohuhu brush marker, I believe. And I think the dots are, like a Sharpie. I think it was a Sharpie I used for the dots in the background. Here's day four with these cute little penguins and their presents in a snow globe. Again, all done with my Ohuhu brush markers. Day five, this is where I used crayon, just regular Crayola crayon in the background. And I really like how the wreath and the bird came out. I'm learning how to shade with my brush markers, my Ohuhu brush markers. And I really do like how that one came out. I apologize if I sound a bit nasally. I had a cold in the middle of January and I'm still not completely over it. So I sound a little off, but I wanted to get this video out before February got too far along. So here's day six, and we've got another cute little penguin. Again, my Ohuhu brush markers and Stedtler Tri-Plus fine liners. Oh, and a little bit of gel pen, Jelly Roll gel pen in the background. Here's day seven. I think I had seen someone else on Instagram just do dots for the background. I thought, what a good idea. Instead of doing a solid background, I'll just do some dots. And I really like how this one came out. Simple, but very cute. Again, all the same stuff I'd used before. Okay, and this one I did for day number 8. I did my Ohuhu brush markers, and then I did a little bit of shading with my Starjoy colored pencils, because I feel like the Starjoy colored pencils tend to work really good on this type of Create Space paper. Amazon paper, I suppose you should say. Here's two mice on a Christmas ball, And I love how they've got the little lights going down the side. The background again was, I believe, the Shuttle Art water-based gel crayons. Oh, here we go. I brought out some metallics. I thought this would look good for these Christmas balls that you would hang on your tree, or ornaments. There we go, Christmas ornaments. And look how sparkly that green one is. Oh, so sparkly. I really like how this one came out too. And again, I did the dots in the background. I think most of these are Jelly Roll metallics, and this one's a Jelly Roll glitter. Here's day 11. We've got a nice bright blue snowman. And yep, did the shading with my Ohuhu brush markers and a little bit of gel pen. Day 12, we've got the bear baking cookies. Another super cute page. Here's day 13, which is the sleigh full of presents. I think at this point I decided to just use alcohol markers for the rest of them. Day 14, this cute little dog sitting in a chair. Day 15, oh, I did bring back out my Tri-Plus fine liners for these nutcrackers, and it says Merry Christmas down the middle. Day 16, cute, cute, cute. Day 17, I did I tried just doing most of it with my Crayola crayons. I like how it came out, but it did take me a little bit longer, so I think the next one I went back to, oh, I did do some crayon in the tree. Day 18 is this cute little fox. Day 19, Tri-Plus fine liners again. Day 20 is this penguin. 21, gingerbread cookie. This one I really like too. I think that's so cute. I love the colors that Sachin Sachdeva puts in his color by numbers. They're always very colorful and always come out so cute. Oh, here's 23. I think when I did my flip through originally of this book, this was my favorite page. And again, I really like how it came out. I think it's super cute. Day 24. So here we are on Christmas Eve, and Santa's getting ready with all of his presents to go out and deliver to all the boys and girls. And 25, Merry Christmas. And I think this I did Christmas Day, and I used my new markers that I got for Christmas, which were my Stabilo pens. So I'm pretty sure I did all this with these. There's a little bit of jelly roll metallic there. But yes, so that's it. That's the whole completed book that I did for the month of December. And this was it. All right, now we will get on to January's completed pages. So here is Color by Number Triangles by Kira Shershniva. And I completed this page. What did I use for this? That's a good question. Oh, I used my new Stabilo pens. That's what it was. Because I completed this on January 1st, on New Year's Day. And I wanted to try those pens out in this book. Yeah, I like how that came out. And next up, I had received this in the mail the beginning of January with my, if you look at my what I got for Christmas video, this is in it. And I completed 3 pages out of here. Oops, let's see. So the first one I did was this sweet girl. I completed her on January 5th. Love how she came out. I used a little bit of, Ohuhu brush markers, and then I brought out my Prismacolor pencils because I hadn't used them in a while, and I thought, ooh, let me see what that does to this type of paper. I really like this paper. And oh my God, I had so much fun with my Prismacolor pencils that I just went right to town and went on to Pinterest and got some inspiration because I had no idea what color bird I should do. But I think this came out so cute. I really love her eyes and her outfit and the color of the flowers. Yep, really like that one. The next one I did is this lovely bohemian girl. She looks like she's out dancing outside somewhere at some festival. I completed her on January 8th, and there is a video on Instagram of like start to finish of how I colored her. So if you want to go to my Instagram at tiffanycolors79 and check that out. It was a fun little video to make, and again got inspiration for her scarf on Pinterest. And yes, I really love the hair color and the eye color, how soft her skin looks. And what's good about this book is you know where the darker colors are supposed to go because it's all grayscale. So there's no guessing on where to put shadows and highlights. You just take a darker colored pencil and you go where all the darker, shadier spots are, and then you gradually go out to a lighter color where all the highlights are. So these are so much fun to do. I highly recommend picking up one of these Christine Karen books. And the last one I worked on was this girl, which is Woodland Healer. And I completed her on January 15th. Again, all Prismacolor pencils. And I did her in more earthy, muted tones since she's someone that would be in the woods picking herbs and stuff to heal people. So I gave her a very earthy vibe. I really like how my candles came out too. I think I wrote down that color combination if anybody wants it. But yeah, super. I really do like her too. So all three of them I'm proud of. I really enjoyed working out of this book by Christine Karen. All right, then I pulled out my Intricate Flowers adult coloring book by Jade Summer. And I completed this page on January 10th. Is this the only one? Yep, that's the only one I did in here this month. So I used my Ohuhu brush markers and I came up with a color palette on Pinterest. And then the background, I didn't want to use up an alcohol marker, so I used up, it was a water-based Stedletter dual-ended water-based marker for the background. So that's why it looks a little streaky, but I still like the colors. I really like how this came out. And that was kind of fun. That was fun to do, to place the colors around and start in the middle and just work my way out. Yep, I like how that one came out too. All right. Then I grabbed a couple of my color by color books to start working in. I think I have another one. Yeah, my spring one. Because I want to try and kind of complete some of these books before I buy any new color by color books by Kara Shmiba. So this was the only one I did in my color by color spring, and I completed this one on January 22nd, and I just used my Ohuhu. Oh, you know what? I had gotten new Ohuhu markers for Christmas, so I think that's what I used on this, just a regular bullet nib and chisel nib markers, and I figured those would be good to use in these books, so I'm not using up all the ink in my Ohuhu brush markers. So yeah, that's what I used for this. And yep, completed that on January 22nd. Next up is my Color by Colors Tetris book. And I completed this page, which I don't know if you can tell, but there are a couple of giraffes. And I did this one on January 12th. Again, with my new markers I got for Christmas. And the last one I have in this color by color series is Country Life. And I think I did 3 in here. So yeah, this one I did with my watercolor crayons that I showed you earlier, the Shuttle Art water-based gel crayons. And I would take the water brush and just put it on the crayon and then paint it in the book. And yeah, you can hear the crinkle of the paper, so you can definitely tell I used watercolor. But yeah, there's such big open spaces that I thought maybe watercolor would work better, and I really like how this one came out. January 17th, I completed that one. And then the next one I did was this one on January 12th, and I used my Crayola Super Tips for this one. So you can see a little bit of streakiness, but not too bad. Yep, I really like the colors. I really like the colors in her books too. Always so colorful. The pages always come out looking beautiful. And of course, working on this type of paper is always a dream. And then this one I did with my new Ohuhu markers I got for Christmas. So this one I completed on January 17th. A cute little room in an attic with some cute animals. Oh, and then I did use some jelly roll for highlights too, and for the stars. So yes, I'll be working out of those some more, probably in February. Next up is Princess Coloring Book by Daisy Joy, and I completed this page on January 12th. And this was all done with Ohuhu markers, some brush, some bullet. And I shaded it too with markers, so I'm still practicing with that. Really like that. I like what I did with the background. Instead of doing one solid background, I just made like wavy lines and then blocked in the colors and did like a gradient kind of. And I really like how that came out. I think I'll be doing that more often too. Did use a little bit of jelly roll for highlights. I can't remember, I think I probably went on Pinterest and looked up a color palette for her dress. And then I figured I would just do some bright colors all around her. But this got a lot of likes, almost 300 likes on Instagram. So a lot of people seem to really like this page. I'm going to try and do more out of this book too. All right, and now we've got 50 Nighttime Mandalas by Kamila Angelkova. And I completed this page on January 14th. Again, looked up a color palette on Pinterest that I thought would look good and went to town. These are fun to do. This one I completed on January 15th. And I really like these on black backgrounds because then you don't have to worry about the background at all. You just have to worry about finding a color palette for the middle and go to town, and they always look so nice against the black background. So yeah, did 2 out of that book. Then on one snowy day, my son had no school because it was a snow day, and so he wanted to color with me, which I always love. So we did this split coloring on January 15th. My side is over here and this is his, and we didn't look at each other's until the end. He picked all of his own colors, I picked all of mine, and it's so funny to see how we both picked red. Out of all the colors, we both picked red. And yeah, this was so fun. He is 13, and I think he did a great job with his coloring, and especially with alcohol markers that he's not really used to. And then this is my side. So yeah, that was so much fun for us to do. We'll have to do more of those together too. Oh, next up, Square Mandalas, Animals and Patterns by Belba Family. And I completed this page, and I believe I started out using my Stabilo pens I got for Christmas, and then I think I changed over to my Sharpies, ultrafine Sharpies to finish it. But yeah, it's a snake, but I do like the colors. The blue with that magenta and then the yellow. Very pretty. Oh yeah, and then there's bats in the corners. I'm doing this one in order. So I'm almost done. I've got just a few, quite a few more pages to go, but I'm getting there. And then, just because it was January, I still felt like pulling this book out because I hadn't really been able to work in it at all in December. So I completed a 1 page in here on January 25th, and I used my Ohuhu brush markers and did a little bit of shading with the brush markers as well. Oh, yep, and then Jelly Roll white gel pen for the Snowflake and the little accents, highlights. So yeah, I really like, this one's by Such and Such Deva. Again, good color combos he always comes up with. So that was the only one I did out of there. Next up we have, I decided I hadn't done a Hannah Lynn page in so long, and this little book was sitting next to me, so I pulled this out and I did her. So what is her name? She's the very first one, Moon Glow. And I completed her on January 26th. I just based her skin with Ohuhu brush marker and then did the rest in Prismacolor. And I really like how you can see how her wing kind of looks iridescent. I had put Wink of Stella on her wing. And then a little bit of gel pen for some of the stars, but everything else is Prismacolor. I really like how she came out. I'm not really sure about the pink eyes, but it looks okay. I wish now I'd done a different eye color, but I was kind of going whimsical with her, matching her whimsical hair. Yep, so that's out of that book. Next up, we've got Circles of Fun Animal Coloring Book. And I completed this horse, and I wanted to just use my alcohol markers, so that is exactly what I did. I did all the shading and everything with my Ohuhu brush markers. I like the brush markers because they can do like really fine details and they don't really bleed over the thin lines too much. Yep, and then in the background I did again the wavy line and then the two colors. So yeah, I like how I did her mane and tail, and then the purple saddle. Yeah, I like that one too. So I've completed that one on January 21st. Then I took out my, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this, but my Europa book by Rita Berman. And I completed this page on January 29th. I used my Tri-Plus fine liners and did the line work. And I was trying to even blend with the two colors, but it didn't really come out that good. So then I decided, well, I'll just do a solid color for each of the objects. And then I also used my Prismacolor pencils for the background to blend that out a little bit. But yeah, I think that came out cute as well. I like the colors I used on the little buggy there, the pink and the teal blue. Yep, and I completed that one on January 29th. And then the other one that I forgot to show you guys was way back in November. I had done this one. I put it on Instagram, but forgot to put it in my completed pages for November. And this I did with, I believe, Starjoy colored pencils and outline stuff in my Tri-Plus fine liner pens. And that's all Tri-Plus fine liner pens. So yeah, I like how that one came out too. So those are the 2 pages I've done out of this book so far. And then I also ordered this. This is the newest book by Teresa Goodrich, and Country Kitchen Charm. And as soon as I saw this on Amazon, I was like, yep, I am buying it. I could not wait for it to come and arrive. And this is the page that I completed on January 29th. I did this all with my Prismacolor Premier pencils, and I was going for a French country vibe, and I really like how it came out. Again, I think I went on Pinterest and looked up French country kitchens, and I found one that I liked that had the dark brown countertops with the more muted blue kitchen cabinets, and then blue and yellow always go good together. So yeah, and then I really like how my copper pots came out in silver. I think that's so cool. Again, I think I went on Pinterest and found a color combination for the copper. But yes, I just really love how this came out. It took me quite a little while because it's all done with pencils, and we all know that takes a while, but I really think the end result is worth all that extra effort. This one went viral for me on Instagram. I got over 1,000 likes on Instagram in this one picture. That's never happened to me before, but I'll tell you, I used some different hashtags than I normally would do. So I did like French country kitchen and country kitchen. And so I kind of opened up my demographic a little wider than just the coloring community, because I had people that I had a woman say that this looked like her kitchen because she lives in Ireland, I think, but this looked just like her kitchen. So that is a trick, people. Try to outspan your hashtags to go to other people, even outside of the coloring community, to look at your work. But yeah, I was super shocked by this one. Loved how it came out. I hope you guys did too. And yeah, go pick yourself up a copy of this book. Super, super cute. I think I say cute way too much, but it's true. It's all cute. All right, the last one I have to show you guys is out of my Floral Mandala Folk Art coloring book by Debbie Densham. And this again is a premium paper coloring book, so your alcohol markers just glide right over. So much fun to do these. She gives you a color palette to go by, so you don't even have to think about colors. And I did this one on the 29th of January as well. I think that was a weekend. It must have been, because I got a lot of pages completed that day. Of course, these are pretty fast too to do. And then I also did this one on January 29th. Again, love her color combinations that she puts in these books. Doing this from front to back, so we'll see how many more I can get completed. I'd like to finish this book too this year. We will see. So guys, that's all I have to show you for my completed pages for the month of January and December. I hope you really enjoyed watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate everyone's comments and likes and all of that. Take any inspiration that you have found here today and run with it. I think that's great that we all can inspire each other to try new techniques or new color combinations, whatever the case may be. Please let me know if you have any other questions that I can answer for you. Oh, and go follow me over on Instagram at TiffanyColors79. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.